everyone. So do you know you can easily come to the UK on a tier 2 or a sponsored visa if you have the skills, knowledge, experience and a good college degree from anywhere in the world. There are companies here in the UK looking to hire or sponsor talent from across the globe. And in this video, I'm going to take you through 5 tried, tested and adopted methodology that can eventually help you come to the UK on a tier 2 visa. So let's get started. On number 1, I would say www.government.uk SOL, shortage occupation list. Download the Excel sheet. Every year this will be updated. For 2023, I would say just you can download it now or wait for 2024 and download the shortage occupation list. Filter out the companies, look for these companies on LinkedIn, approach the employees of this company and try to get an interview or apply in the best possible way to these companies, because these companies eventually have a lot of opportunities. So if a company is registered on a shortage occupation list on the government website, which means it eventually rolls out regularly a lot of vacancies. So it is not just for you to just try it once and leave it. No, it is on a regular basis that these people will be rolling out opportunities. So keep an eye on all the companies that are of your interest, of your domain, and just try to kind of make a connection with the employees of those companies and try to reach them CEO, because there can be a very good chance of you landing a job here in the UK based on this. On number 2, I would say LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very good site, but you should know how to use it properly. When I say properly, eventually I didn't know, but what you can do is you can actually go with a VPN, or you can do what you can do is you can have your title or the job title or the domain that you're looking for and some companies of your interest, and change the location to UK. Now what this will do is this will make a list visible to you that is specifically for people here in the UK to see, and based on that you can eventually apply to the companies via LinkedIn. Again, make connections, do personal messages, and try to hack this by applying to these jobs in the best possible way again. But what is asked in the JD and the job JD and the title and everything on this, so make your resume very much compatible with what is asked here. Now one tip here, if you are applying from any other country, make sure you have the template of the UK. Now this is the mistake what many students do, and even I did it. And also make sure you go via ATS resume checker. Now in the UK, many of the companies, they use bots to filter out resumes, and there's a template in the UK that you follow. Now I cannot give you a specific template, but you can search it, and there's a template that these people follow. You need to be very, very, very much concise in the template, as well as very, 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 very much concise in putting in the keywords that you need, because your resume will be scanned by a bot. So and also there are ATS resume checker in which you can apply the JD, as well as you can get your resume uploaded, and then you can check the score of your JD, and based on those things you can eventually see how well prepared you are to be scanned by a bot. So make sure you just take this tip and you just make your CV or resume on point with it. On tip number 2, I would say make a cover letter ready, because all the companies or majority of the companies in the UK ask for a cover letter, and they judge you based on your cover letter, and also they judge you based on how well precise and keyword founded is your cover letter. Again, this will be checked by the bots, so make sure you have a good cover letter. Please do not use any of the AI tools like ChatGPT or something like that, because it is very easily scanned. There are many AI tools and bots can easily detect it. So make sure you do not use any of these things, but any of these AI tools, but make sure you leverage the existence of LinkedIn as well as the location targeting that I just mentioned. On tip number 3, it's that startups.co.uk and seed table. I cannot tell you, when I was doing my analysis, and as I said, and when I did the analysis, I actually surveyed a lot of Indians staying in the UK at very high positions. So I came to know that startups in the UK, and it's like on every 6 months you have a lot of startups coming in the UK, coming in London mainly. They are looking to hire talents. Now what you can do is you can follow startups.co.uk or seed table. All these startups, you can just go to the startups that have got recent funding. Now you can go to LinkedIn and see the job availability of these startups, because these startups are on hunt for talents and they are easy. very easy they like actually go to any extent to sponsor you if you have that talent. Because I have seen with one of my connection and how desperate startups are to employ talents from across the globe if they have the skills and then requisite knowledge that is required. So make sure you do not miss the opportunities of going to LinkedIn and typing in the startups and seeing the job opportunities, again making connections with the people, DM them and do whatever you can. But yeah, try to get these startups on your side. On tip number 4, I would say international recruitment agents or international recruitment agencies. Now this is very dicey because one of my friends actually got conned because of with these agencies, but there are few, I cannot name them of course, but you can see you can actually talk to people who have been placed by these international recruitment agencies. But these international recruitment agencies, and I also did mention in my one of the videos, I think previous video, which says, wherein I said that UK or the job market in the UK is completely based on these recruitment agencies. So if you are registered with these international recruitment agencies, they can actually help you get a job here in the UK. And one of my friends actually got a job through these recruitment agencies. So make sure you take leverage of that, but be very, very, very cautious not to land into a fraud. Do not give them a penny even if they are giving you an offer. Do not give them a penny until and unless you get your job offer, until and unless you get your visa sorted. Do not get into any fraud. But these international recruitment agencies are actually worth it, helping you in finding a sponsored job here in the UK. On tip number 5, I would say LinkedIn connection of the international existing companies. Now there are few companies here in the UK or in very I would say outside areas of the UK which have their presence. Like for example, in Northern Ireland, we have few companies. These companies are multinational companies. These companies also have a presence here and they look for employees. But the thing is that they do not have that population or that skill set here in the local areas, because these local people, not insulting anyone, but the local people or the local talents are not up to the mark for many of the multinational companies. So making a LinkedIn connection with these multinational companies can actually help you land a job here in the UK, because as I said, there are some multinational industries that exist in outer parts of the UK, that exist in smaller part of the UK, and they actually need employees to work for them. They actually need they actually need skill sets. They actually can sponsor you. So for that, what you need to do is you need to eventually make your LinkedIn connections, and you eventually need to keep people hammering with messages, keep people just bug your LinkedIn connections. Specifically, try to make a connection with the people of your origin. For example, if you are an Indian, try to make connection with people with multinational companies that have an existence in UK, and the employees here in the UK are of Indian origin. So this way you can eventually land, and trust me, people of your origin in a different country are going to help you a lot. So make sure, if you are an Indian in India, try to make connection with someone who is working in the UK and working for a multinational company with a presence in the UK, no matter where they are, so they can help you for not just the existing opportunity but also for any future opportunities. So make sure you make good connection with them on LinkedIn, and same goes for your people of different origins, different ethnicities and things on those lines. I have taken only Indians, but yeah, same goes for all the people out there, and actually people are helpful in a different country. So make sure you leverage this smart strategy of making connections, making strategic connections with people people on LinkedIn. Also, because in all of the companies here in the UK, you get referral bonus, and that is huge. So people will surely refer you. So make sure you take good leverage of this as well. I'm tired now, but yeah, these were the 5 top tips. Tried, tested, moderated, and adapted, I would say. I can bet you on the fact that if you do this very, very, very strategically, you can come to the UK on a lucrative salary and work here, because I have a group of people here who are working here in the UK and who came on a sponsor visa. So, and one more thing, just a caveat on this video. So in the previous video, I have said that sponsorships are dead in the UK for the students and things on those lines. And on this video, it's like completely conflicting my previous video. But let me make a clarification here. Sponsorships are dead for the students who come to the UK. The reason being, sponsorships or any of the employers, if they're looking to sponsor you, they see a lot of things. It is the skill set, it is the education, it is the experience as well. Students who come to the UK, they have no experience. Students who come to the UK, the skills are, they are not even able to communicate in English properly, which is not something that they will sponsor for. Also, the students who come to the UK, they do not have that kind of college degree, or they do not have that kind of expertise in any specific domain. So that is the reason they don't get a sponsorship. But if you have good experience, if you have good knowledge, if you have good expertise, you can definitely get a job here in the UK. It's not that difficult. One of my friends recently, in fact in the year 2023, he was from NID Jalandhar, and he recently landed into Meta in London with a sponsorship of 5 years. So it is not that difficult if you have a good experience or skill set. And also because UK is a skill-based economy, it is not a degree-based economy. So because if you have good skill sets to cater to, and then you can be a add-on for the team. So they'll surely sponsor you. So it's not that difficult, and this is not a conflicting video. Again, just a caveat and a clarification on this. And I will try to bring few of my friends on a podcast with you all to discuss how they landed in the UK on a sponsored job. That will be coming soon. So stay tuned on this channel, and for all this amazing content and for all the amazing knowledge and insights of a lot of things, stay tuned and subscribe. Thank you.